Welcome back to North of the Broad. Well, it's just around the corner, the 69th Beaufort Water Festival. And with us now is the Commodore, Todd Stowe. Todd, good to have you with us on the program. Okay, let's talk a little. So 69 years. And from what I understand, you've been involved for almost 3 decades with,
pretty close, yes,
with the Water Festival. So tell us a little bit about the history of the festival.
So the planning for it actually started in about 1955. The first year was 1956. And it was a group of business people from Beaufort, and they said, you know, Beaufort's got a lot to offer, but you don't get to Beaufort unless you're coming to Beaufort. And if you're headed to Charleston, you bypass Beaufort. If you're headed to Savannah, you bypass Beaufort. They said, we have a lot to offer here, but we have to get some people here to know it. Well, we already had the sailing regattas and a few things like that, so they said, what if we just add a few more things to it? And 1956 was the first festival, 4 days. There was a sailing regatta, there was a beauty contest, there was a couple of dinners and a concert and a parade, and that's how it got started.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
And it's continued to grow and grow, and now it's a full week. The opening ceremony will be on July the 11th.
Correct.
And the blessing of the fleet on the 20th
Correct.
of July.
So it went from 1 weekend to 2 weekends to a full 7 days, and now we're up to 10 days, and it's been that way for the last 30 years.
Wow. Now, why did you get involved so many years ago?
I have no idea. Everybody's got something. You know those guys that aren't associated with their school anymore, but they still go to football games every Friday night?
Right.
Some people, it's the JCs or whatever. I just picked this, and I've stuck with it, and I've gotten so much more out of it than I've put into it.
And you've been in all these different roles. To be the Commodore, you've had to kind of work through the ranks, right?
We promote from within. So I started off as staff, and then a standing committee chair, a director, and then a coordinator. All
right. Talk about the volunteers, the hundreds of volunteers that make it happen.
So we probably have around 400 volunteers. Everyone in the festivals, all the volunteers work with no pay. We do it for the community. There are 10 coordinators, twice that in directors, and then multiple times that in staff.
And your role as the volunteer Commodore, what all are you involved in? I guess everything, but you're the head honcho,
I'm the head honcho. Originally, the Commodore was called the president, and then sometime around the 70s, it just kind of transitioned into the Commodore. So everyone asks, oh, weren't you terribly busy this year? I'm like, no, this year is pretty easy. It's last year, it was tough. Last year is when you're in charge of everybody and making sure everybody gets everything done. This year, big decisions, that's it.
Yes, and you're the face, you're the spokesperson.
Face, unfortunately.
Now next year is the big year. It's the 70th.
Correct.
Have you guys already started working on it, or are you going to wait till this one's over and then begin plans?
It'll start, the planning, I'm sure in people's heads they've already been thinking about it, but the official planning will start in September.
All right. And so then what is your role as the past Commodore? Are you still involved?
Slightly. I'm chairman of the board for 1 year.
Okay.
And then pretty much after that, they put you out to pasture. They don't let you volunteer. You just come there and show up, and you can point to things and go, that's not how I did it. That's about it.
Well, it has become not just a statewide event, a regional event, a national event. I mean, people come. People know about the Beaufort Water Festival, and they come from all over and make it part of their vacation, or it is their vacation.
Well, since all the tickets are online these days, we can see where the zip codes.
Track,
we can see where they're coming from. They do come from all over the state, and a lot of people that grew up in Beaufort no longer moved here, moved away for family or job or whatever. You hear about them talking about all the time. Well, this is our family reunion. This is when we come back to Beaufort.
That's what I was going to say. They come, oh yeah, good to see you again, and they make a picnic out of it and just enjoy and decide what they're going to do during the day or what they're going to do, which events they're going to go to at night. Do a lot of people go to like every night? Because you have like Motown, and then you've got the Lowcountry Boil night, and then you have the talent show. So, or do they just like think, I'll go one night?
Well, it's hard to tell with the adults, but the kids, we give a wristband out for every night, even the free events. So you'll see the kids, they will collect the wristbands, and by the end of the week, they've got like a whole collection on their arm. So it's really easy to tell that they have been to every single night.
I love that.
For the adults, it's a little harder to tell, but
yes.
A lot of people do come. You do see a lot of the same faces every night.
And so there are a lot of activities surrounding the entire week, and the full schedule is on the website.
Right, at bftwaterfestival.com.
Right, so check it out. And again, the opening ceremony will be on Friday.
Correct.
And that is July the 11th.
Correct.
And what does that entail?
So it will be the Paris Island Concert Band. the opening ceremony, then the band, and then they'll change over to their smaller band, and then a rock band, and then we have fireworks at dusk.
Very good. Well, congratulations on
you.
being the Commodore.
Thank you.
And good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
And make sure to check out the Water Festival. Go online and get your tickets now. And we'll be right back.